Let's do the quiz. Let's do the quiz in a Firefox window. With the Elden Ring music in the background. All right, guys, we're doing quiz. Isn't this fun? Yay, yippee. Enter your name. This is the most detailed and up-to-date quiz to determine your Dere type? What does that even... Or in other words, how you show your lovey-dovey and overly affectionate side when it comes to romance. Slip up, what did you link to me, dude? Their types are tropes found in Japanese anime and manga, and there are 46 possible to get over the course of 20 questions. See the Dere types wiki on fandom for more information. You start. I didn't start this. Slip Up started this. And since Slip Up started this, somebody clip this and link it to them so they know that I did the damn quiz. You're calling innocent chatter tsundere. There's nothing innocent about you, buddy. All right, let's just make that very clear. Oh, I love this with the Elden Ring music in the background. Are you open about your crush? Yes, I am. Oh my god, there's so many options. I'm always open about my feelings. I always tell them how I feel. Constantly shower them with love, maybe even too much, but I just love them. Only after I get closer to them and feel more comfortable when we're alone together, only if they can't hear me. I try really hard to be open, but the words won't come out. Crush? What crush? I don't have a crush. This is Ore Runner. Yes, but only when I'm not embarrassed. I don't have the energy to confess. Nobody better ask me out. I don't need a crush. I'll tell them anything if it gets me what I want. I'm not gonna lie. A big part of my life, I would have been like, after I get close to them and feel more comfortable, I don't know. Things have changed in the past years. I think for the past like 3 years, I've been like this. They better ask me out because I fucking kind of refuse to be anything. I mean, you guys know I'm in a relationship. The only reason that happened is because this happened to me. Otherwise, it would never have occurred. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your crush suddenly gives you a kiss on the cheek in public. How do you react? That would be me as well, Loki. Yeah, but you'd be like, Baka! I did not. How did you know? I start busting like crazy and fawning over them. If my crush though. I scream in joy. I start rubbing against them and purring. Alright, I feel a desire to mess with them back. I ask them to please spank me. Whoa. Dude, you can't say that. I try to ask if they kiss into something more lewd. I politely tell them to please wait until we're alone in private. Why is the room suddenly spinning? I call them dummy and run away flustered. Yeah, it's very Ore Runner. I become embarrassed and accidentally punch them. Yeah, that's right. They better kiss me. Alright. Speak for yourself, bro. Sorry. You... Slip Up. Is that a response to this? Alright, you know what? Different strokes, man. Who am I? Who am I to judge? If I had a crush on somebody, just a crush, right? And like no like established kind of connection there, and they just kiss me on the cheek. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a little flustered. I'd probably say like, what the fuck? I'd probably say it just like that. And they probably would think that they did something wrong. Why is the room suddenly spinning? Yeah. Did it take you a long time to warm up to your crush? Well, I don't know. I feel like I develop crushes quickly, but whether they do or do not stick is like the real test, right? If it's been like 6 months and I still feel that way, then I'm like, all right, maybe it's something real. some, so like they start quick, but they have to develop into like a deeper level. You know what I mean? Let me love at first sight. We're just no. I don't believe in love at first sight. It's crazy. Crazy talk. I took a while, but not too long. Straight away, but I was trying to approach them. I can be a bit stubborn. I didn't think anyone would like someone like me, so I didn't try. I think this, but also I still try. It only took so long because I didn't notice my feelings sooner. It was a very slow process, but now I'm head over heels for them. I'm not really good at showing my emotions or communicating my feelings, so it took a really long time. Well, they were rich. I'm back. Sorry, I had to entertain the beast. What does that mean, Ravengull? Are you safe? And no worries, no apologies. I'm just glad you're safe. I'm honestly just glad you made it out okay. What are we doing? Slip Up is forcing me to do some yandere shit, so. You got Horsey. Oh my god, hi Claire. Hello. The beast is just what I call my best friend. Oh, that's actually kind of adorable. Tell your best friend I said happy birthday. Please tell him I said happy birthday. It took a while. I guess this, right? Quick, someone's picking on your crush. What do you do? I hate this. What the fuck am I in right now? I will quickly go over to my crush. Yo, imagine someone like clicks on the fucking like Elden Ring, and they're just like, and it's like trying to find somebody playing the game. And they just come here to this bullshit. They're a hyena, actually. Furry. That's actually fire. A Grecian furry. Hyena pilled. I said that wrong, but it's cool. Why did you willingly choose to do this quiz? Because, Claire, Quick, someone's picking on your crush. What do you do? I'll quickly go over my crush and act like we have plans to get them away from the situation. I'll probably go tell someone who could help my crush. I will scold the person who was picking on my crush. I'll start crying because I'm helpless and can't defend my crush. I will immediately start yelling at the person who's picking on my crush from across the room. I will try to cause a distraction and indirectly help. I will go over to help my crush immediately, but I'll pretend I did it for another reason. I will hiss at the person. Okay. Help my crush is in pain, but I'll do it. What do you mean, but you'll do it? Oh, helping my crush is such a pain. Okay. If anyone picks on my crush, I'll kick their butt. Even 3-on-1, I'll take them all on and win. What do we mean by picking on, though? There's levels to this, right? I'm gonna assume it's some like random like fucking teasing anime shit, right? I'll kill them. It's probably a bit of an overreaction. I'll start laughing in disgust and think about how absolutely pathetic my crush is. Okay. Okay. Who has crushes? Like who has experienced that in general? Who has one right now? I think Orrunner does. Yeah, I think Orrunner was saying something about like I don't know, like someone someone in Flycord. Sorry. It's not true. Someone is picking on Chris. Yeah, I'm assuming this is like, you know, someone's like being annoying. I don't know. I guess scold the person. I don't know. Just hey, chill the fuck out. Kind of scolding. I'm good at redirecting though. I find for conflict resolution, like redirecting the situation and distracting people is kind of nice, but sometimes you just gotta be like, hey, stop it! Don't pick on my freaking bucka. Sorry. I'm sorry. I am so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm an adult. I don't get crushes. I just yearn for months and do nothing. Oh my god, Clara, that's kind of me. That's kind of me. I have a crush, Uwu. Orrunner likes Falco. Oh, Orrunner, you like Falco? You like the new hyper-realistic version? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that bird tongue? Sorry. Stop fighting! This isn't you! What is that, Orunner? Orunner just has this thing for like Kevin James with tits. You just gotta like kind of accept it. Can you stop slandering my name? No. No, because what you said in movie night, I will never forget. 5 out of 20. Someone else is flirting with their crush. Okay, I'll snooze that. Someone else is flirting with their crush. How do you think react? How do you think react? Flirting with my crush. As long as my crush is happy, I'm happy. Fuck that. No. I go home and cry myself to sleep. I get upset and start calling my crush and the person name call. No. I get upset at myself for not having the courage to tell my crush how I felt sooner. I mean, that's kind of me thing to do, I guess. Kevin James, my crush. Yeah. You love him. It doesn't concern me. I'm perfectly fine being alone. All right, buddy. Hashtag copium. Hashtag sipping that copium, sucking on it. I'll try to help them get together. Okay. You're fucking insane. You're crazy. Oh well, there's other money in the sea. I mean, fish in the sea. I suddenly feel an urge to hurt someone. Is that someone myself? I'll tear the two of them apart just so I can be the one to break my curse. What the fuck is wrong? Okay. For some reason, this is like putting me in the mindset of what I do when I was in high school, but I'm not in high school. So what I would do now is like currently, if I saw that, I mean, I don't know. I think, context matters. I don't really try to win people over anymore. It's not a thing I do. I will fucking die in a fucking pit of lava before I ever try that again. Shit, I guess it doesn't concern me. God, I hate the copium answer, dude. Is there anything more fitting here? If I like people, I just don't tell them. It's not a thing I do. It has to just happen or it never will. I guess. Go home and cry myself to sleep. I wouldn't cry about it. I'd be kind of upset though, so maybe. That one hit hard. I feel like that's the spirit of it. Okay, what are these fucking pictures? Like, what is this? Speaking of flirting, how do you flirt with your crush? If I was to flirt with somebody I have a crush on, which I would never do, and never have done, I try to do everything I can to make them feel loved. Pretty much. Very straightforward. No. Blushing and admiring them. No. Weird and silly things that win their affection. No. Battling with my hands and meowing at them. Okay. That's a pretty slip-up answer. I do kind of do the weird... I mean, I try to make them laugh, I guess. I immediately propose to them and ask for their hand in marriage. That's what Hucko would do. I try to build them a harem. That's what? Shout that I'm in love at the top of my lungs. Hand them a leash and ask them to become my master. So there are racial implications here that I don't... Not for me. Not for me. I try to seduce them with my body. Okay. I can't be serious with my feelings. So I just playfully flirt with them. I flirt by calling them a cutie and language they don't understand. Oh, why are there so many answers? How much should I ever do anything like that? I don't even flirt when I'm drunk. Flirt. Why would I flirt with that dummy? They have to run 100 laps. I just try to become close friends with them and slowly build a relationship. Oh my god. Wait, no. This is exactly what I would do. This is exactly what I would do. I always say you should be friends first. Flirting is so undignified. They should just know how I feel. I make them worship me because I'm perfect. Flirting such a pain. I'm too sleepy. Only losers who want something when you do something as meaningless as that. I beat them up for crossing my mind. Alright? I flirt by following them around everywhere they go so I know what they like. I have my true nature and behave in a way I think they want me to. It's very comprehensive. It's like, dude, it's like one of the questions will have like 5 answers, and then for one there'll be like 20. Like, what the hell? A sip. Why are you question marking me? Wait. Why? I'm having a situation. I think my bladder is pressing against my intestines and causing some abdominal pain. That's fun. What's your general mood like when you're with your crush? Unbelievably excited. I mean, I guess. I know showing off weird things I'm interested in. That too, but I'm also very interested in them as an individual. What's wrong with this guy? Go pee, please. Kotawaru! I refuse. I will neglect myself. Guys, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just have abdominal pain. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, guys. Oh shit, I didn't mean to press that. Alright. I very lewd around them. I hate this fucking word. I hate this fucking word to death. What's this about needing to pee? Oh, Sophie, hey. Hi. Wait, is he fluent in Japanese? No, I'm not fluent in Japanese. UCI speedrun. Raven Ghoul, it's fine. I literally only do this like, you know, a couple times a week, multiple times per day. I'll hold my bladder until I literally cannot like function properly. You know, I'm working on something. I can't be bothered. You know how it is. Lube Larry. Dude, I fucking ugh. Why am I getting so like reminded of people I knew today? ADHD core yet again. I don't lay claim to that. Sorry guys, I'm supposed to be taking this quiz. I can't read chat. I can't read you guys today. Even though I know you want me to. You know what, Lewd Larry? I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I act whatever way I think they like best, so I can get what I want. I'm very hostile towards them. On the outside, I may appear indifferent or even cold, but I truly am overjoyed. Being to swallow me, I'm like an older sibling. Okay, I let them to go train harder. I just get nervous around them. That makes me act all stuck up. My head and me start spinning. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like I'm going to faint. Okay, when I was in high school, this is kind of what I do. Don't know what's happening, but I feel like I'm going to faint. Yeah, that was very me. But I think now I'm just like excited. Yeah. I feel like I'm a lot more calm as a person. I still have like social anxiety issues, but I don't know. I'm pretty fine with most situations. Yeah, I think it's just that. I'm happy and looking forward. What's your general mood like when you're not with your crush? I'm happy and looking forward to the next time we get to spend time with them. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone come across all perfect. I spend my time meditating and find inner peace. I'm a very carefree person who likes doing unusual things. I'm a very shy person. I get nervous a lot. I get very lewd. Okay. I'm a very strict and serious person, depressed, crying nonstop. I have a dignified presence. I'm very quiet and just keep to myself. I'm admired by others because of my cool behavior, but people tell me I come across as cold and emotionless. Guys, do I come across as cold and emotionless? Smells like rain. I suppose it does. Captain. What? I'm admired by others because of my cool behavior. Wait, I already read that. I'm very hostile and tend to get into a lot of fights. I'm very bossy and constantly demanding in my way. Nervous that my crush is going to learn about my secret and not like me. Well, I mean, yeah. Exhausted. I'm constantly worried that someone may be trying to take them away from me. I'm filled with hatred and spite. I act rather crazy. No. Okay, good. I feel that first option with my close friends, I feel that's just normal. Me too, actually. Like, I do also think that's normal. Also, I snooze all the ads I can. We have 4 minutes. I'm gonna really try and like get through this. Would you say you have a bit of a sharp tongue? You ever insulted your crush? I might call them out that you're doing something reckless, but never for any other reason. Yeah. Sometimes with everything bad. I know what it feels to be disliked by other people. I never do that. Everybody speak around them as is all the time, but I don't mean to. Only when they're annoying. I can be quite bossy. Cold towards them, only playful manner. I'd rather die. Why does this sound like the fucking Vinland Saga theme? It sounds like Askeladd's theme. Am I crazy? I guess this. Like, if I don't know, like if you're tripping, you're tripping. Like I can like you, but if you're like, no, I'm a big fan of fracking. I support fracking. I want it to happen in my backyard. I'm gonna be like, dude, you're crazy talk. Yeah, I just remembered because of the gifted sub, I've got this emote now. All right, have fun with that. In your relationship, would you say you're caring for and pampering your crush more, or are they pampering and caring for you more? Kind of honestly say I would probably prefer this. My pet, I mean my crush, always listens to me. I always make sure to take care of them. I'm the caretaker and always look out for my crush. Am I the only one who... I am the one who gets cared for the most, but I will also sometimes take care of them when I can. I like to act like I'm a strong, independent person who doesn't need their help, but I really depend on them so much. Well... My crush constantly has to give me lots of love and attention. They're very devoted to taking care of me, and I would be lost without them. Is this about crushes, the actual relationships? Hey, ask the guy. Ask mix up. Brook looks like tee hee hee. Okay, thanks for that. Welcome back from the shower. How was it? Was it wet? I'm sorry. Oh my god, that sounds bad out of context. Ads are about to start. I'm sorry. I'm very dependent. No, okay, I didn't. I'm just gonna keep reading. Without my crush, I think I might literally die. Oh, I like equal stuff. But you know, sometimes you just want to be... I don't want to talk about this on stream. Slip, why did you fucking make me do this? Oh my god. Sometimes you just want to be thrust away into the kingdom of... whatever. Do you share your emotions with your crush? I always make sure to tell them everything I'm feeling as it's to keep a good relationship. More or less. So I found the longest ass quiz. Dude, I know. I prefer the shorter ass quiz. It's like, I don't know, you know, it's like there's only so much you can ask about ass. I share my true feelings, but then I play them off as a joke. I do that sometimes. Keep my true feelings to myself and only share the ones I think they want to hear. I'm not very good at showing my emotions on my face, but I'll try to make them expressed verbally. I'm only able to share my true emotions when I'm drunk. I'll just get too embarrassed to share my emotions with them, so I don't even do it as if I want to depend on them. I always share everything I'm feeling, but I say them in a language my crush don't understand. I keep my emotions under check at all times, but I'm afraid to show them when I feel desired to. Sharing emotions is too bothersome. Nobody actually cares about my emotions, so why should I even bother? I mean, this in theory, but in practice, I'm some of the other ones every now and again. But I mean, you know, in practice, like, I try to just be honest, because what is the point, you know? I do kind of, like, hide negative things, though. I don't really want to... Like, certain things I don't like burdening people with, so I've, especially recently, tried to just clam up about it, but whatever. I feel like I'm, like, doxing myself, but who here hasn't doxed themselves? Am I right or am I right, everybody? This is, what's the first impression someone would get after meeting you? How is this about crushes? That I'm incredibly sweet and filled with love. That I'm kind and loving it over the top. That I'm someone who's dignified and admired. I'm peaceful. I'm quite silly and not the smartest person. I'm very eccentric. I think I'm kind of eccentric. Like, I'm a very art-obsessed individual. Cool. That I'm very aloof. Oh my god. That I don't like to have fun. That I'm quiet. That I'm extremely shy. That I'm easily embarrassed and I was always on myself. That I'm fun and playful. That I only care about material things. That I'm emotional and cold-hearted. That I'm kind yet stern, can be strict. That I'm scary and mean. That I'm egotistical and bossy. That I'm miserable and gloomy. That I'm lonely and cry easily. That I tend to hide my true self. That I'm overprotective and obsessive. That I'm lacking in energy and motivation. That I'm very sleepy. That I'm crazy and unhinged. Dude, I am kind of crazy and unhinged, actually. I mean, if you really get into the nitty gritty of it. But I feel like eccentric fits me better because the whole art thing. Do you like spending time with your crush so much? Well, why? Because I love to make them happy and they make me feel happy too? Well, yeah. Because I can admire them up close and personal because they give me lots of head pats. Alright. Damn. Gotta Vaseline my lips. Why am I in pain? What's up with my body? You guys know I was shitting before stream. I was originally gonna go live at like 11:30, but it just kept coming. It just kept going. God, it was something else, right? All right. Because they're fun to mess with. Your reactions are so cute because I need to listen to everything okay. I'm not gonna say that because they make me feel better when I'm down. Because they give me confidence. Because they're the only one who accepts me despite my strange behavior. I mean, this is kind of... I mean, yeah, alright. Order, send be that link. No, I'm ready. What the fuck are you ready for? To get unready. I don't like that. What? I'm not spending lots of time with them, thinking about them day or night. Because I be myself around them, because I love getting very intimate with them, because they show me that love isn't worthless. That's kind of sweet. That is kind of how I feel, actually. That's kind of how I feel about the person I'm with now. They show me that love isn't worthless. I would say they're supposed to worship me. Alright. 14 out of 20. We're almost there. Who made the first move? You or your crush? I made the first move. My crush, yeah. That's not... What's your idea for a perfect romantic date? Absolutely anything. A wedding. Being lovey-dovey together while sharing my hobbies with them. Doing something embarrassing and humiliating in public. Lovey-dovey with them, head pats, alcoholic beverages. Okay. Trying to seduce them, okay. A date is far too embarrassing. I just spend time with them alone where nobody can see us being lovey-dovey. Something nice and quiet where I can... Why do they keep repeating this one? Go to my favorite restaurant and food. Spending time being lovey-dovey at home, going out on days bothersome. There's no such thing as romance, and anyone who says there's a purpose to being lovey-dovey is lying. Why is this answer here? Trying to make my crush form a harem. Okay. An expensive one. Romantic things make me want to puke. I think some of my favorite memories with people, I think, are just kind of hanging out, doing whatever. Could be inside, outside, I guess. Really anything, right? But I hate restaurant. I hate restaurant dates. I hate movie dates. They suck. You don't get to know anybody at a restaurant. You're just shoving food in your mouth. You don't get to know anybody in a movie theater where you can't say anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. Brook, what up? Yo, KBX, thanks for Xing up the stream, dog. Big dog. You're so real for that. I hate them. Like movie theater days? Yeah, it's just like... We're supposed to sit here in complete silence and watch this film. I don't... Like, what is the point? You know what I mean? I could have done this by myself. I want to get to know you, you know? Horse ride date. Yeah. Yeah, Raven and Gold. That too. I like movies and food dates. You would like that, wouldn't you? I feel like there's a lot to talk about after the movie is over. Yeah, but... I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to sit there for 2 hours and then have to talk with you for like the 30 minutes before you have to leave about, oh yeah, what do you think about that movie? And then it depends on the movie. Because, okay, let's say, I don't know, there's not a lot planned at the theater, so you had to see like Minions Rise of Gru or some shit. You know what I mean? What are you going to talk about? I like park dates. I like park dates. Okay, Orrunner, you're valid again. I was actually gonna have to ban you, dude. I got like really scared. Do you have any violent tendencies or urges? I've never even thought about doing something so awful. I mean, only towards myself. I sometimes accidentally hurt them, but only because of my own clumsiness and never on purpose. Okay, see, I know exactly who this quiz was made for with this question. Only when I playfully toy with my crush and everything, anything serious. I never hit my crush, but sometimes I wish they'd hit me. Oh, next question. I would never do anything to make someone cry because I know that feeling all too well. No, true. I would never. No, but I've definitely thought about it. Rob a bank date. Brook Jeff has violent tendencies. No, I don't. No, I don't. Why are you putting these emotes? Emojis? What? What am I, 40? Why are you putting these emotes in chat? Okay, Milu, good luck with whatever you're doing. Where? No, but I'm definitely... Wait, where? What? Who are we? Have we thought about it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit them. It just happened. Okay. That's scary. I would never do something so undignified and ungraceful. I never lose my cool like that. Aren't these like the same answers, just in different ways? Being violent takes too much energy. Okay. Anytime someone annoys me, I have no problem punching them in the face. All right. Only being violent would get what I want. Okay. Only when someone tries to take my crush away from me. What do you mean take them away? Like kidnap them? Because, I mean, yeah, probably. But if it's like metaphorical, then I don't know. I prefer to tear people down from behind the scenes. That's some evil shit Orrunner would say. Only when people try to get close to me as a defense mechanism. I feel like Brook has experienced cuteness aggression. Of course I have. You don't like drop kick people, but you like your voice gets all high pitched and you like freak out. Are you doing the Omega quiz? No, Sasha. I actually did the Omega quiz like a month ago. This is the Dere quiz. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know how to say it. I slip up. Me when I see a kid in Ravenghoul. Ravenghoul, do you need to talk? Like what's going on? Wow, Brook got carrying alpha, I think. Yeah, it was like soft alpha or something. Yeah, bye slip up, bye. Are you an extrovert, introvert, and ambivert? Introvert is introvert at AF, man. Are you confident in yourself? I kind of hate myself at times. Yeah. Have you ever denied your feelings for your crush? Have I ever? Sure. Submissive Omega. I did not get submissive Omega. I did not get that. Whoa, you're so alpha red. Whoa, say that again. I'm FF14 Omega. Holy shit, you're actually like you're tilting me. Like I tried to like hunt you a couple weeks ago with Hucko in the fucking Wilds collab. You're actually like you pissed me off. You're actually not allowed to be here. Sasha, I'm gonna ban you. So I'm Omega, but like Greek letter. Whoa, that's so cool. It's like a play on words because Omega is from the Greek people. No way. Why we what happened? That little fucking Wilds. Yeah, that little fuck. That little piece of shit. He's hunting down chatters now. Who, me? Gongaga. Sorry. Lastly, how did you change after spending time with your love interest? I became more aware of my own feelings. I learned that I do want love for myself. I don't want to just watch from the sidelines. I mean, that's... yeah. I became more proud of personality and my faults. I learned that someone will accept me for who I am no matter how weird. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm more confident speaking in public. They gave me the strength to overcome my shyness. I'm more honest with them, I'm more honest with telling them how I actually feel now. I can finally tell them I love them. I became more used to being affectionate when them. Okay. I learned to control my violent impulses. No, not that one. I became happier. I learned that even someone like myself can find love and joy. I learned that I shouldn't take advantage of their kindness or I may end up losing them. They devote themselves to me, so it's time to devote myself to them. I learned that I can let others inside my heart. I feel so grateful to have someone to depend on. I became softer and learned to show my weaknesses. I learned that I can be taken care of. I became more motivated. I learned that love isn't bothersome at all. I learned that there are things more important than money. I learned that true love exists for rich or for poor. My crush has become my entire life. I'm completely addicted to them. I learned that I don't hate them. I learned that I actually love them all along. This feels like a visual novel. Like this feels like it was supposed to be a visual novel, and they just like scrapped it and they was like, all right, let's just make a quiz on a website. These are so fucking specific. I guess this is accurate. All right. It's loading. What am I gonna get? Utsudere. You are an Utsudere. I'm so sorry for existing. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go cry now. What the fuck? You are a person who has suffered from severe depression. You have a very gloomy atmosphere and can be seen crying by yourself for most... This is not accurate. This is not true. What is this? However, not all hope is lost, and your crush is your beacon of light in the darkness. Whenever you are around your crush, you will immediately wipe your tears and your face lights up with happiness and cheer. Even if it's just a temporary moment of happiness, you are truly grateful to your crush for making you feel loved. Whatever. I'm fucking playing Elden Ring.